Hello everyone and welcome to a quad feed with every gun in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now before we get too far into this video, it is a fan video inspired by a classic Call of Duty YouTuber, Merc Music, who my buddies and I used to watch all the time growing up. And watching those, I always wanted to make my own, but lacked the proper recording equipment and the desire to play a new Call of Duty. But now that Black Ops 6 has come out, it seemed like a perfect opportunity with my buddies and I playing it pretty often to try and make our own. So now with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right in with the assault rifle, starting up with the XM4. So for most every gun, I have multiple feeds. I will show you the worst ones first, the ones that I don't really care for, and then show the best ones at the end. A lot of these feeds are going to be from the beta, and then some from just very early release. I really only gave myself like a week and a half to get all the feeds that I could. I really just wanted to get this video out as fast as possible. So thus far, I have been enjoying the game very much. I expected it to be kind of a train wreck like the rest of the Call of Duty games recently have been, but overall, it's really fun. It has its problems, but I've just been having such a great time playing with my friends that I can't complain about it too much. Now this next and final clip is my friend Nathan's clip. He probably had the best one out of both of us. He just runs right to spawn here, and these four dudes are just waiting for him. Nice clip overall. And that ends off the XM4, moving on to the AK-47. So I believe this is the first hardcore clip out of all of them, but most of these clips will be in hardcore because it's just the best way to get feeds. The time to kill for every gun is pretty much even, and uh, the health seems to be an issue in core. It seems it takes too many bullets to kill someone, so a lot of times there's no feasible way you can get 4 kills with 1 mag, let alone 2 mags, or the time to reload. It just makes it so difficult, and the feed moves so quickly, and it's always getting split. Now this next clip technically isn't a quad feed unless you count the team kill from Nathan there, uh, but he's using the grenade launcher, and I've noticed the grenade launcher is weird in this game. It goes off even if it's a direct impact, unlike the other games where it would take time to detonate until it got like a certain distance. It's strange. But anyway, we're moving on to the next assault rifle, which is the AMEZ 85. Starting off with a nice split quad feed on Babylon, and then moving into a very good clean quad feed on Nuketown. Now you're gonna notice a lot of these quad feeds are on these same smaller maps like Babylon and Nuketown because the time to kill is just so much faster, it's so much easier to find these spawns. But enough with AMS, moving on to the GPR 91. Yet another Babylon clip. But besides what I use for the maps, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I use for loadouts. I like to use the Perk 2 Greed a lot. Or not greed rather, but the special you get for it, where you can see enemies' locations through the walls when you spawn in. It's really great for locating enemies where you want to move next, like where they're spawned, where you can find more of them, or if someone spawn camping you, where not to go. This is really helpful overall. And I use the attack insert, which kind of surprises me because no other Call of Duty have I ever actually used attack insert. But I don't generally use field upgrades, like any of them. I don't like any of them really. I think it's just kind of a silly thing to have in Call of Duty. But attack insert has always been a thing, so if it's a field grade, I might as well use it because it has gotten me some feeds. You will see later in this video that it has gotten me some feeds. This was the Model L that was
Nitro was just like
the
from off the
first
stage,
split
like
feed with it. I believe this is another split feed. Um,
yeah. Oh, nice.
no, that was the clean feed. I forgot about that one. Some of these audios
Yo,
will
clip
have
that shit you just said.
me in the background as well because I play a lot with my friends, so I just record our audio over top. Next up is the Goblin Mark II. An interesting assault rifle. I don't know why it's in the assault rifle category. It's just a marksman rifle, but it's really fucking good. I see so many people using this and just tearing shit up. It still shoots so fast. My arthritis hates me for using it, but it's such a trigger fire weapon that you need to have fast fingers. But yeah, that was 2 splits with that. Moving on to the AS Val. A very interesting assault rifle. I really don't like the fact that you have to get to level 55 to unlock it. You have to be max level to unlock this shit. Very silly because, I mean, you pretty much have to waste a prestige token on it, or waste a bunch of levels just not prestiging and just using it still. I did use a prestige token on it, but I honestly don't like it that much. For whatever reason, it seems to me to have the slowest TTK, time to kill, in the game out of all these assault rifles, especially here in hardcore. I mean, you can even notice how many hit markers it gets me sometimes here. It genuinely surprises me. Got a nice little 5, 6, 7 man. I'm not sure there. I believe I have 4 split quad feeds for this gun. I used it quite a bit trying to get the clean one because I definitely felt it was doable, and it certainly is doable. All these guns are obviously doable, but they just take so much time. By the time I usually would get my 2nd or 3rd split quad feed, I would move on and decide to either come back to it while I'm working on something else, or just not worry about it and move on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty sure all these AS Val clips were in the same match of Newtown. This was a very good match for me. I just kept pushing because I wanted that clean. Never got it this match, unfortunately, but I'm still very happy with all of the splits that I got. And moving on to the SMGs, the C9, aka the MP5. It's just a fucking MP5. Stop coming up with stupid names for guns that already have a name. This is a clip from the beta, actually. That was my first quad feed in the beta. A nice, clean MP5. This is my buddy Nathan playing hardcore a couple days ago. Nice split MP5 clip there, and this is him again playing hardcore in Newtown, getting a fantastic clean one there, and you can hear fucking my buddy Alec coughing in the background there. The KSV, this is me using the KSV on Warhead. Yeah, you know, I'm not a fan of this map. I like that they tried to do something different with Newtown for once ever, but I really don't like it. It's just kind of silly. KSV again on Stakeout. I apologize for the poor quality on a couple of these clips. It was very laggy. I've had connection issues with this game a lot, despite having pretty good internet and a LAN cable and everything. I still have connection issues with this.
I had no idea what kind of guy.
The Tanto 25, or 22 rather, sorry. Very nice clean quad feed there, and then I split with it just before. I decided to stop there because that gun is so overpowered. It's so easy to get so many quad feeds with that it's just like, it's just ridiculous. It's silly. And then we are moving on to the PP919, which again, it's the PP Bison. Come on, like, they have to come up with all these silly names for guns that already have a name to us. This is a play of the game clip, unfortunately. There will be one other of these in the whole video, I think, and it's really just because I lost the recording of the actual clip itself. So, I managed to recover some of it, or I wasn't recording at the time, or I wasn't able to clip it. I'm not even sure if that was a clean quad feed there. I believe it was. And then moving on to the Jackal here on Derelict. That was a beta clip again. A very clean clip with that. Again, the Jackal is just one of those guns that's so easy to use. I was like, I'm just going to move on because I feel like I could have so many quad feeds with this that I probably should spend more time on these more difficult guns. The Compact here, gun that I love. It was a lot of fun to use. It reminds me so much of the FG42 from World at War, which is weird because that was an assault rifle with a side-fed mag, but it sounds almost just like it, just higher pitched because it fired so fast. Oh, and here's an example of me getting a feed with attack insert here. They kill me and, you know, don't suspect me to obviously be right there again. So, the attack insert got me the feed there. Like I said, attack inserts can be pretty helpful at times. Now, onto the shotgun, starting with the Marine SP on Pit here. This map is pretty fun. It's just another one of these small maps. Call of Duty is definitely rotating a lot more to small maps over these years, but I understand why. You know, it's meant to be fast-paced. It definitely makes me miss some of the classic maps, and I understand the small maps are better because they really don't know how to build the big maps anymore, you know? They try, but they're just not as fun as they ever used to be. But yeah, I got a few splits here with the Marine SP, Stakeout, or no, this isn't Stakeout, this is Safe House. Safe House is one of my favorite maps. I'm surprised it's not included in the face-off mode because I think it's small enough to be included with those maps like Stakeout and Newtown, all that. I'm not sure why it's not included with that. Then we got the Brecci Reborn. Obviously not as powerful as the
You like that?
Brecci was, but can't help but call every full auto shotgun Brecci. Nice 5-6 man, but a clean feed nonetheless on Safe House, one of my favorite maps. Onto the PU-21 fucking RPD. Again, just call it the RPD, please. Here's my split feed with it. And then I got another split feed here. You're going to see, for whatever reason, Nathan was just fucking tearing ass with this gun. He's tearing shit up. He's just been using guns for camo challenges, but he helps me with feeds when he gets them. He'll send them my way. And this gun was a surprising one. I think this gun has the most clean feeds out of any of the other guns on this list because of him. He has a total of 3 clean quad feeds with this gun for some fucking reason. And this clip is crazy to me because you see him get that triple right off the bat. Oh, okay, he's gonna get one more for the split, but then nope, he just finds 4 more that just spawn right in front of him, and he just gets a clean one off that. And then another PU-21 feed in almost the exact same position gets the final kill with it, which is pretty cool. And then he's got one more here on Gala. This map's, I don't hate it. It's not the best. I really don't have much to say about it, besides just, it's meh. Onto the XMG. Pretty much just the XM4, but a little bit bigger. Again, on Babylon here. I don't know. I honestly feel like this has the most quad feeds in this video, Babylon, or maybe Nuketown. Either way, it's a good map. It's a very fun map. It's very nice for finding feeds because the spawns are pretty consistent. It's pretty easy to learn who's going to spawn where and how to force those spawns. And yeah, one split XMG feed, and then I've got one clean XMG feed right here as well. Very nice feed, very satisfying. Just how they all split up on that truck there. Moving on to the GPMG7. It's a lot like the RPD, just a little bit chunkier, I think. It reminds me of the LSAT Black Ops 2. I think that's the closest comparison I have for it. I'm playing Stakeout. I always like to do this little outside around the map, jump to the window. A lot of people will see it coming, but some people won't, and like there, you can get you a feed. There's a triple, and this is one of my favorite feeds I actually have in the game because I was the HVT here, and I wish it was clean. If I could have just killed the HVT, it probably would have been clean, but unfortunately the HVT gets that weird moment of like safety and vulnerability when you down them. You just can't finish them off. He SWAT 556, getting a clean feed here. Very nice, just have him spawning behind me. Anyone using the SWAT 556, let me know what you think. Do you like the burst fire or the semi-auto mode better? Because I like the semi-auto better on it. However, for the AEK, I like the burst better. The Sarkov, aka Glaz Sniper from Rainbow Six Siege. It's just the first thing that came to my mind when I saw it. Whiffing so many shots, but nonetheless getting the split feed there. And then getting one more split feed here on Lowtown. This map's kind of cool. I don't like that the water is such a large part of the map, but I like the way the map looks. It reminds me of like Favela kind of Modern Warfare 2. I know it's a weird comparison, but I'm sure if you look at it, you see what I mean. The AEK, probably my favorite marksman rifle, looks just like the AK-47, but it's just a burst fire instead. And it's like literally discernible. When you're looking at it in the kill feed, you couldn't tell me it's not an AK. I could have fooled all of you by just making this an AK clip, and you probably would have believed me. I believe I have 2 splits and a clean with this AEK here. Playing on Nuketown, any gun does well. Nuketown was one of my maps that I really farmed the launcher kills on. Nuketown and Stakeout. Stakeout, obviously, because it's such a small map, it's the easiest to try to get launcher kills on, but Flak Jacket, as always with these new Call of Duty games, especially, it was an issue in Cold War and it's still an issue in this game. Flak Jacket is just way too powerful for explosive resistance. I understand it being impervious to like grenades and easy things like that, because you don't want to die to easy shit like that. But if you get direct impacted by a rocket launcher, come on, man. Especially hardcore, it should just kill you. Like, I don't care if you have Flak Jacket equipped, it should just kill you. Make my life easier. I so many rocket launcher quad feeds because of that shit. But yeah, now we got the DMT, a split quad feed on Nuketown. I kind of like this one. It reminds me of the M21 from Call of Duty 4, kinda. If it looked more just like an assault rifle. That's a big thing with all the guns in this game, really, is they look so similar. I mean, maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just because I'm used to old Call of Duty, but they all look so similar to me. This is another trigger finger weapon where you just tap the finger quick and get kills. Fires as fast as you can pull the trigger. And that ends off the marksman rifles. Moving on to the sniper rifles, the Frostline, the LW3A1, I think. The L9A61, Black Ops 1 is how I better remember it. This unfortunate clip just ended here because I just couldn't get that dude. You could hear me, I was like, oh my god, because I was trying so long with that sniper. I hate using the red dots on snipers to get feeds or holographics because it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like quickscoping. It doesn't feel right. Nathan's amazing feed here. I wish he would have got the quad feed itself and not just the play the game, but that was amazing. He got a hip fire, which is unheard of in this game. Sniper hip fires in this game are just ridiculously difficult. And then he got a collat as well. My split quad there on the very end, it was pretty nice. Nathan split me, which is fucked up because that would have been a perfectly clean quad, but it's okay, you know. I'll let it slide this once. The SVD, all these SVD clips are beta, I think. There's gonna be 2 splits and then one that was a potential that made me so sad that I couldn't get it. You could probably see the lag in these beta clips. The beta was very laggy, and like the first week release of the game had quite a bit of connection issues, and it honestly still has some issues, not connection issues so much, but just weird small issues like not showing players' levels, not showing your level. There's so many times I load in and it still just says I'm level 1, so I can't customize my loadout. Oh, an excellent headshot feed here. I wish I could have got this 4th dude. The bullet somehow didn't connect there, which is ridiculous to me because I was right on top of him. The bullet just somehow did not connect. This is the LR732, I think is what it's called. A split feed from the beta. I unfortunately did not get more of the sniper. I did mean to. However, I kind of just ran out of time. I wanted to get this video out today, and I said, by God, I'm going to do it. I was just working on the launchers for so long, I neglected to get that sniper feed. And I'm sorry for that. But it's my favorite sniper. I'm going to be using it more, and I'm sure I will make some kind of montage on that sniper. Onto the pistols. The 9mm PM, a nice split quad feed here on Safe House. Going straight to the Grekova. So much fun. This pistol is so much fun to use. It's really satisfying. I love how fast it shoots. I really want to get the rapid fire mod for it, just because I'm curious how fucking quick I can get to shoot. I'd also like to get dual wield on it. There was a clean quad feed. You can hear me freaking out because there was about 5 a.m. So tired, not expecting to get anything. This is a bonus clip.
Did you see that?
That was
Yeah. I got so mad. I was about to get the clean quad feed, and the teammate had to kill me for no reason whatsoever. TKing is such an issue in hardcore. I understand why, because it's so fast-paced, but it gives you so much leeway in this game. It shows teammates through the wall in hardcore. It never does that in like any of the classic ones, which makes it even harder.
I'm still going. Fuck, I just fell off.
But at least it goes to reverse friendly fire after 2 kills, you know, so that way you can't abuse it, and that way you don't get kicked as well if you're doing it on accident. Certainly happens a lot on accident on maps like Nuketown with the grenades and shit like that. Anyway, that was the GS45, I believe. I forgot to say anything about that pistol. It's a lot of fun to use, that pistol. I like how chunky it feels. It reminds me of like kind of like the Magnum from old Halo or something. Just the fact that obviously all the pistols are one shot. For some reason, that one just feels so much more powerful if you get a one shot behind it in hardcore. Because it's just like, it's got like a kick to it, and you're like, man, that was nice. That was satisfying. The Strider 22, nice. This split quad there. The Sigma, I was trying for so long with the launchers there. That was technically a split feed if you count the team kill, which does not count. But I'm going to take it because triple was the best I was able to get with both these launchers. I wasted so many fucking matches just spraying this launcher at enemies, just praying to God that I was going to get the quad feed. This was my best chance here. Held the trigger, just died. The rockets take so long to fire. I was so disappointed. And then finally, last but not least, it's not a gun, but it's a knife.
Nathan,
I
let's
got a
split
quad feed with it. Didn't even mean
Did you see
to. I
that?
was just going for
Is
the
that a quad?
camo
Let's split
challenges. Wanted to see.
That was a triple one. Nice.
Tired ass Nathan didn't even notice. Wasn't looking at the quad feed. Yeah, I was just going for camo there, and I was kind of curious, like maybe I can get a quad feed with it. I might as well try. But I didn't do the baseball bat because it's all guns, so I didn't think to bother with the melee weapons because they're not guns, they're just melee weapons. Anyway, that was Call of Duty Black Ops 6, a quad feed with every gun. I hope you enjoyed. If you stuck around this far in the video, thank you so much. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you didn't, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more from me, subscribe. If there's anything you want to let me know, comments, criticisms, questions, just feel free to leave a comment. I appreciate anything like that. Thank you so much for watching this. Black Ops 6 has been a blast so far. I've been enjoying playing with my friends so much, and there's going to be more videos. I'm going to make more videos on this game for sure when I feel inclined to do so. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.